Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best of old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
And we're on, just like that. How you all doing tonight? The phone is working, the mixer's working, everything is working. It's a Whiskey Wednesday. It is Wednesday, March 5th, and it's All Request Wednesday, so we've got a list together, and it's just after 8 o'clock, and I'm not nearly stoned enough, you know? Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just happens that no matter how much time and effort you put into crafting the Wednesday night buzz so that it's perfect come 8 o'clock, sometimes it just misses the mark, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about now?
No.
Well, how do you get prepared for your Wednesday nights?
I make sure I know the songs.
Okay. But how do you get prepared for the physicality of being here in a space and playing music with other humans?
Well, I shut myself in the closet for 2 hours every night.
Okay. That's part of your masturbation routine?
No. That's part of my getting used to this little space routine.
Oh. I thought you were going to come out as a closet masturbator.
No.
Neil's not even going to touch that one.
Touch which one?
Better left in the closet,
Exactly.
thank you.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Dog songs tonight. Yeah, I know, Ron. I see that. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Allison said, oh, you'll come up with another sort of cool sort of Wednesday all request thing, and I've just been using random images, so I had a picture of Jack, and when I put the ad up on the weekend, I said, well, play some songs for Jack, and put together a set list for Jack. And then, you get one chance with everybody once a week. They're like, I'll post something once a week, it's like, So this week decided everybody was like, oh, dog themes, cool. And songs with Jack in it, Jack and Diane. Jack was every inch a sailor. I was just like, okay.
How much is that doggy?
I know, doggy songs. So by the time all these doggy things flooded in and I got a chance to say, hey folks, no, not dog songs. That was a mistake on my part. Just requests that we might know how to play. Anyways, the requests got repeated by a few people and filtered back in, but we've got some good dog songs for you tonight. Or songs for Jack, anyways. Jack's in the other room currently, snuggling up on the bed with Allison and enjoying the warmth of a warm bed on a winter night, which not everybody gets to experience, especially dogs. He's a very lucky little creature. Speaking of lucky little creatures, Debbie asked that we play her song.
Oh, well,
Yeah. And,
she would be lucky then if we do.
There we go. Oh, there she is right now. Welcome everyone to Whiskey Wednesday. Well, there, folks. Here we go. Starting the night off with a little. Is it Johnny Cash we're starting off with tonight? No, Charlie Pride. Ray Price? No. Who's the
Something
originator
like that.
of this? Well, no, it wasn't.
I think it was Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride did a version of it. Yeah, that's the version that we learned. I know that. Anyways, here we go. Oh. I did.
Oh, what key's that in?
I did. I'm not sure what happened there, Allison. I did turn it on just before the show. It's now gone off. The on-air sign. Well, we can't play a song without the on-air sign, so let me get this thing here. What am I caught it now? Oh, fuck no. Oh, no. Here we go, folks.
Uh-oh.
Into the world of wires. Yay, it worked. Okay, now back around through the world of wires. Am I good there now? Derek Hanna, good to see you there, brother. Long time for sure. I'm going to be getting back into place. The on-air sign is now on. See, here we go. Dog songs tonight. Yeah, I know, I heard that. Okay, now that every wire in my existence has gotten pulled and twisted into the wrong fashion. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Friends on the street, they ask me how does a man get to be that way. I've always got a smiling face every time and every place, and every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Some people, they try to guess the secret of my happiness. Some of them never learn, it's a simple thing. The secret that I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. New ending there, guys. Well, who was that one for? That was for Debbie. The next song we've got, oh yeah, it's another actual request.
Yes.
Yeah. How have you been,
That's-
Mr. Grant?
Well, fine.
What's going on?
Ready for whatever requests come my way.
Okay. Oh, we didn't tell you the set list at all this time, did we? Or did we? We sort of did. We kind of know what's going on for the month,
Sort of.
right? We kind of know what's happening for the month here. We'll get to that shortly. Neil, what's going on? What's happening over in your world?
You know, usual sort of stuff.
You went out. You went out on the weekend to the big gala in town. There was
Oh,
the big.
yes, indeed. The incredible edibles.
Yeah, there's.
yes.
I've been hearing. There was some great stuff written about it online. It's a really good thing that they do here in town. They've been doing it for a few years. This Incredible Edibles. We played it a couple times. You played it a whack of times with your different bands.
Yes, few.
And they had their big dinner. You went. Who was there? Who was there hanging out?
Myself, Elaine, Janet Jeffrey, and Janet Reed provided some entertainment. Bill
Oh, cool.
Davenport and Lawrence Cotton emceed it.
Oh, nice.
There was one of the counselors there, and I'm trying to remember what his name. Gosh, I'm going to screw it up for sure. Matt, somebody the other, I think.
We're talking politics. I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, so.
Okay, good time.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's
yeah,
a thriving endeavor, it seems.
Well, it was Campbellford, Hoi Polloi, so, everybody over 85 was there kind of thing. And
That's
sort of
true.
stuff, Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's some of the best attended events in Campbellford are those things. I remember when I first moved to town, getting invited to a thing at the Masonic Temple, which is
Right.
where you had your thing, and it was with Brian Finley and Donna Bennett and
Oh, yeah, they were there.
and Doug and Marilyn Keane before Marilyn had passed, of course. This was when we first met them. And we went to this thing, and it was sold out. It was like a $20 ticket. It was like, really bad entertainment. But it was sold out. Like, they had 2 rows of tables, and there had to be, I don't know how many people you get in that room, 100?
Yeah, about
maybe.
that.
And it was just jam-packed, but everybody was like, they've got 2 types of meat, because they had like pork and beef, and you could have a little bit of either or both. And everybody was just amazed that, for $20 you could get 2 types of meat. And I realized then that this is what brings Campbellford out. So
They used to do a roast beef dinner at the old Orange Lodge up at Petherick's Corners.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I remember that, yeah.
It was like $5 or $6. But if you ever saw the kitchen in that place,
it's probably worth $5 or $6.
it was, you were taking your life in your hands. It was down in the basement. It was a dirt floor. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Well, there's always that. You don't ever want to see the inside of the restaurant.
No. So anyway,
Mike
they
Anderson.
tore that down a few years ago. So.
Yeah, they did. It's a weird hole out there now.
Yeah.
Hello from the West Coast. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? My daughter is out on the West Coast now. She's Cassidy is out in BC. She's at UBC right now. I think you're over on the islands, though, aren't you, Mike? I seem to remember you coming over from the island. I hope you're doing great, Mike. I think about you a lot. I think about you and sort of Paul Quigley and that whole gang that we grew up with in that little area where we were. I should have a phone call there sometime. Anyways, before we get back into all that stuff, we're going to play a song for you. The song is dedicated to Ron Bizanet. Rin. Pancake breakfasts were a big deal in Madoc. They were here too for a while. That was a big thing to get people into doing stuff, was to have pancake breakfasts. We used to hide money in our pancakes when I was a kid. I don't know why they used to do that. They used to hide, like on a certain day, it was an Easter thing, not an Easter thing, but it was a religious thing.
Yes. That
They
was
used to
like
take-
a week or 2 ago,
Shrove
right?
Tuesday, perhaps.
Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Where you take
Yeah.
like a nickel and you wrap it in a piece of tin
Might have
foil?
been last Tuesday, actually.
No,
I can-
just this Tuesday.
This Tuesday?
Just past, yeah.
See? This past Tuesday.
Yeah.
Science and religion. All about pancakes with little tinfoil things in it. They're little wax paper things.
I don't know about that.
You never got money in your food? Was that just a Newfoundland thing?
I think on the birthday cakes, I seem to recall.
Yeah,
something
birthday
sort of,
cakes.
What are you talking about? Birthday cakes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who puts money in birthday cakes?
Well, people that don't bother putting it in pancakes.
But
I
you
guess.
choke on it.
Well, guess what?
More than a pancake.
Pancakes are small bites. That's small bite food. Cake is like fucking mouthful food.
Well, perhaps in your world, Ken.
Glad you tuned in there, Mike Anderson.
Anyway, my favorite actually used to be the strawberry socials.
The strawberry social with those little dry cookies?
No. They used to put in those little, whatever they called them, shortcake things.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hard
A
to
strawberry
beat that.
shortcake. Yeah.
So but they called them socials because they, cleaned out the church hall and put fancy cloths on the
Yeah.
tables and
Yeah.
a little vase with pansies in it or something like that.
Cool.
But the really good part, of course, was that it's very, very difficult to put money in the strawberries.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I bet it is. Somebody could find a way if you chose to. I'm sure you could. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I'm pretty sure the guy that invented the whole, money in the pancakes things, his last name was Heimlich.
Red Prairie Dawn in this town of mine for Ron Bizanet tonight. 1, 2, 3. This town of mine, this town of mine, find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. Trying to find some peace of mind. this town of mine. I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. At times this town seems distant. At times it seems so strange. All these places, they remind me of places that I've been. So deep the roots are growing through my kids and to my friends. All I think about is being here. It takes away the pain in this town of mine. In this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. Times this town's a mistress. She gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her on right out the door. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine.
High five.
Oh, this town of mine. That was fun. Oh gosh, that honey moonshine is so beautiful. It really just adds so much. It really just adds so much. First of the month is here, so that's why we're doing all requests. But that also means that Allison has finished this wonderful Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up magazine. I think we got a cover here, Barry. There's the cover, black box, prompter, and of course the Deadwood amplifier, which is still behind me. The red one there, I'm using a little 35-watt beautiful amp. Anyways, the whole, Allison said it's her shortest one yet. So it's under 100 pages, but it's still a great read, and it's out on the website for free. on the website for free, as always. And just go in and grab a copy, and you can print it out or read it or whatever, read it online, however you want to consume your onlineables. There's another picture which talks about things coming up. Here we go. March 5th, that's tonight. All requests. Next week, March 12th. We've got some new people hanging out recently, and also some of the old people. I know you're stoners, and I know some of you are a little old, so maybe you've forgotten about who the goats are and where they came from. So we're going to do another night of Meet the Goats, where you're going to get introduced to and have questions and answers with these fine young gentlemen here. And then the following Wednesday for the 4th annual punk show, this weekend, I am getting together with Joey Keithley via technology, of course. And we're going to talk about 15 records I'm going to choose. I'm going to ask him where he was and how he thinks it impacted the punk rock landscape. So that'll be fun. And then at the end of the month, we've got drummer for Teenage Head and founding member of the Killjoys, Gene Champagne, who's got some new stuff out and is kind of stepping out from behind the kit to do his own thing. So we've got a great month of music coming. You know, it's going to be fun. And then we're going to get into some weird stuff because I got some live shows, I got some solo shows, we got some band shows, we got some Watchmen shows. There's one period of time where I think in April where it's like week on, week off, week on, week off for the Wednesdays. But it'll be cool because I'll work something out. But we got some good stuff coming up. They announced the Watchmen show today. We're doing the Neat Cafe out near Ottawa. It's a little tiny, intimate venue. It's a great little spot, but they put it on sale and before lunch. It was sold out by lunchtime, so they added a second night. So that's coming up in April 6th and 7th, March 6th and 7th. Jesus, why can't I remember?
I hope it's not March. That would be tomorrow.
Cool. April it is. Is it April or is it May?
I think it's...
No, it's June.
I can't remember.
Stay tuned for further information.
I
folks.
know. Halifax, Kenora.
Yeah, but that's Kenora. We're in Winnipeg and I'm in Winnipeg in April for a different show. And then, when the hell? Man, my brain ain't working right. Anyways, there's all kinds of information on the internet about it, so check it out. June 6th and 7th, Richard has just posted. See, I knew one of you out there knew that stuff. FYI, Ash Wednesday is today. Ash Wednesday, is today the day we're supposed to have pancakes? Is that why I'm talking
No,
about it?
That was
Yesterday.
yesterday. Yesterday was Shrove Tuesday. We already established that.
You can't do pancakes on Wednesday?
Well, you can, but it won't be official.
Okay, but can you still put money in them? That's the question.
That depends on who's making the pancakes. Yes.
Still find it strange. Still find it really strange.
Who is the most responsive to spare change?
There we go.
Well, you know, as Ron Hines said, you know, you can spend and spend and spend, but you never get back change. This is for, I want to make sure I got it right. Yeah, it is. This is for my friends back home. And of course, almost every time I play this song, I dedicate it to Clark, who I was with when I kind of got inspired to write this song. Love you, Clark, if you're out there. And Dave Pinot, shout out to Del Barber's last show, incredible show. And so, yeah, I know, Del Barber had his last show this weekend, and I saw a little bit of video. It looked heartbreaking. I hate to see musicians giving up what they love because they can't pay their bills, or just because it's not working out.
Or say arthritis.
Arthritis, yeah. Or what's his name? I was just telling you about it.
Yeah, from the Stray Cats.
Yeah,
Setzer.
yeah. I gotta turn that alarm down. I don't know why that's so loud. My alarm is always silent, like, and then like all of a sudden it's like way too loud. Like I'm talking to the police or something, and it's just like making noises. And they're like, "Why is your phone making noises? Stop calling somebody. Put your phone down." I'm like, I just need to see who it is because everybody here is so important, so important. Clark, this is for you, buddy. Love you. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind, but you can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighters. Since those stories of the lies that live within, you can't have it the way you take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone. In this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know, right here at home. Down Water Street, the storefronts changed a few blocks north. Who'd ever blame to fight against this hurt and change and waiting game? How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down this certain old time road we'll stray. Have you take it as it is? Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgot. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Lord, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone. And I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone. In this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know. Hurts so bad to let you go. And I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see from a distance, you can even feel the wind. Very cool, very cool. There we go. What about your stuff? I'm just looking here to see. Oh, there's a bunch of messages I've been missing. It's Tony's birthday. Is it Tony's birthday? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm making waffles.
June.
Tony Arkell, happy birthday, T.A. Tony, it's your birthday. Tony, replying in June. Oh, I see. Now I got it. So his birthday's coming up. It's June. He's saying watch him concerts or the birthday present. I get it. Debbie's talking to Joe about kissing. Brian, oops, how you doing? Okay, looks like the message board is going as planned as always here. We're going to dip into a little Tears for Fears tune right now. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, and the tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, hang my head, I wanna drown my sorrow, no tomorrow, and I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad, the dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take, when people run in circles, it's a very mad world. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to tell. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world. Stars in your world. Nicely done. Oh, how are you doing tonight, David? What's new over there, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, just getting through the winter still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's like winter, Netflix,
Yeah.
weed, and by Netflix I mean Prime and all the other stuff.
Right.
Internet, weed, and then like the news cycle. And it's just like, what else is there in life? I'm trapped. I mean,
Movies.
there's movies, but they're on that's part of Netflix.
Oh, you said Netflix.
I said Netflix. I know.
Been doing that the whole winter, so.
Looks like we already talked about The Watchmen, but yeah, it is June 6th and 7th in Ottawa at Neat Cafe. It's a really tiny venue, but it's like one of these listening places that are, that's kind of, it's a really nice place to see a band. You know, it sounds good, looks great. It's a couple hundred seat capacity, but they're getting in some really good bands. It is a high ticket price. I think it's a $98 or something. But it's one of those sort of rarities of a concert, you know. They get lots of great bands through up there, and we're excited to be a part of it. So that'll be fun. Some other great Watchmen stuff for the summer coming down the pipe as well. Looking forward to spending some time with those guys. Barry, do you got something over there? Here we go, buddy.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers.
I came here from the city, trying to find some peace of mind, to get myself on track and buy myself some time. This town is growing on me. Here's a song.
Back, just like that. Back, just like that. Hey, Jeannie. Oh, what do we got coming up? Oh, we got a little Dylan for you. That's always exciting. I like Dylan. It's for you, Ron. Screaming Goat for Ron Bizanet tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ron's been playing some bass. He's getting really good at it. He's
All right. Hey.
here we go. Yeah, Ron even posted a video of him playing a. What song was it? Oh, sorry, Ron. I can't remember what song it was, but it was good. Good job. Learning the 1-5-1, you know, sort of walking around. This is a little Bob Dylan for you. Bob Dylan. One, two, one, two. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby. Even you don't know by now. Ain't no use to sit and wonder rooster crows at the break of dawn. Look out your window when I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use to sit turning on your light, babe. The light I'd never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. I'm not saying you treated me unkind. Could have done better, but I don't mind. No, you just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you've never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and I'm wondering, I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. Gave her my heart, she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. I could have done better, but I don't mind. Precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. No, don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Well, don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, sorry there, Neil. Didn't taking our tooth out, did I?
No.
Okay,
that
good.
That was my microphone, not my mouth.
I know. Often when you hit a microphone, it goes into somebody's teeth, though. I'm glad that didn't happen.
So am
I am certainly glad of
I.
that.
Might have cost you a
That
lot.
was, Mad World was dedicated to Jeannie, by the way. And that was dedicated to Joe. And this one is dedicated to Dave Pino. Look at all that, eh? Good Lord. Hope everybody's having fun out there tonight. It's the middle of the winter, man. Oh, we're getting through it, folks. We're getting through it. It's so good. Mr. Grant, what are you doing to get through the winter? Are you like are you swimming or tennis or anything indoors activity? that
Oh
you
yeah,
exercise?
so all of that. I work out daily.
Yeah?
And that pushing the weights and
Pilates, right? That's your thing?
running laps and
Running laps?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Doing it all.
You and Barry do that together, right?
Very spotty.
Mostly it's movies.
Yeah.
I saw this Spike Lee movie, one of his recent ones, The Black Klansman. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's it's based on a true story. It's a cool little tale. It's a wonder that the conservatives down south haven't deleted it yet, but keep working, Spike. Anyway, the one high point in it is a scene featuring Harry Belafonte.
Oh, nice.
It's set in the 70s, and he's like an elder statesman in the cause of racial equality, which he was back in the day as well, although in the movie he's an elder now, right?
Oh, right, of course, yes.
Because it was just a couple of years before he died, so. Very good. He's
What's the name of the
so
movie again?
eloquent and so graceful. And
Yeah.
Just, what a wonderful guy.
What was it called again?
It was called Black Klansman
Black Klansman.
with a K in between the K and the K.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Spike Lee style.
Spike Lee style.
Yeah.
Spike Lee knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Mick Manning says he's been running in circles like a headless chicken. That sounds about right, man. This is when, this is really when I miss, well, I shouldn't even get into it because I don't go out anyways, but I miss having a pub in town. These long winters was just like, it's Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, I'm going mental, I need to go have a beer, and you run into GT Mike and people like that, and you have a chat and you hang out, and it's really nice.
I saw Mick and Heather on Friday night, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was really nice. Sat down for a while.
Yeah, Mick and Heather are great people.
Yep, they are.
I like Mick. He's a bit caustic.
Sorry?
He's a bit caustic, but that's what I like about him.
But he always does it with a smile. on
Oh,
his
yeah,
face,
yeah.
He's a good guy.
We do love you, Mick. When I heard the news today, my heart dropped to the floor. 3 brothers left standing where they rightly should be for. I can never take away the pain for murdered son and lost love stain. And nothing's ever gonna be the same again. No, nothing's ever gonna be the same again. See you standing in your night dress in a cold dark hall. Escape from a dream to a nightmare, you can't think it all. All sense of believing is lost in the night. From the room upstairs, the old man cries, everything alright? And nothing's ever gonna be the same again. Words like this blow through the tough skin. I can't reach you, you're gone before my eyes. Fade away to the pale blue sky. Fade away to the pale blue sky. So much to do, so much to say. Words we never spoke, and now I'm leaving you today. This is the hardest of hard times. 27 years old's too young to die. And nothing's ever gonna be the same again. Words
like this blow through the toughest skin. I can't reach you, you're gone before my eyes. Fade away to pale blue sky. Fade away to pale blue sky bridge. You cover up the truth with lies. Your haunted dreams and a mother's cries. Oh, and nothing's ever gonna be the same again. Words like this blow through the toughest skin. I can't reach you, you're gone before my eyes. Fade away to pale blue sky. Fade away to pale blue sky. Fade away to the pale blue sky. Fade away to the pale blue sky.
Tony Arkell says, "Hey Tiz, you got to draw Irwa." Irwa. I can't believe somebody remembered that. I can't believe I talked about Irwa. Strange. It's been a while. A while since I've spoken Irwa. Come on now, buy me a beer or what? You got a smoke or what? A draw?
Go out for a draw or what?
You want to go down to the pub or what? It's kind of like the Newfie version of a question mark, you know? Just put Irwa at the end of one line.
Kind of like a punctuation.
Kind of.
Is that P-U-N-K? Is that P-U-N-K?
Yes.
Punctuation.
Yeah.
This is for Charmaine and Aunt Betty.
And I don't have the jack or the ace, but I got on my good poker face and I'm holding my queen. Going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and lean. Life's about chances and the kings and the kitty. And I don't have the five in my head, got a last leg to stand upon. But what the hell, I'm going 30 for 60, let the night swell. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey. 30 for 60. You can take this to heart, you can gamble your soul. I'm 65 now and I'm still in a hole. Life's just a game, it's a grand piece of fun. There's little left I can go on. And I don't have the jacket or the ace, but I got on my good poker face and I'm holding my queen. Going 30 for 60, feeling hungry and lean. Life's about chances and the kings and the kitty. And I don't have the five in my head, but I recall my old man used to say, what the hell, going 30 for 60, let the night swell. Somebody fix me a single malt whiskey.
for 60. 30 for 60. 30 for 60. 30 for 60. That's for the game players amongst us. You having issues?
Huh?
You having issues with your wireless?
Yeah, it's just too loud.
It's too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Did you turn it down? You turn it down a bit?
I just
So
turned it off.
You just turned it off. Okay. There's a volume on it.
Well, I know that, but it's, the volume is where it was, but yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. What are we doing next?
Powderfinger.
Oh, right.
Go up here for this one. A little bit of a different approach. Quick tuning here, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody got anything to report out in the clubhouse? Anything going on? Anybody got any news, new jobs, pregnancies, funerals? My buddy Dr. Minz's funeral is happening down in California this weekend, which I'm sad not to be there for, but it's a little out of the way, you know, for me. So I'm going to tune here. Barry, I think we've got a back on board video here. Let's just take a quick look at that while I tune. You want to hit that one? Episode number 15, I believe, thereabouts somewhere. Back on board with Ken Tizzard. My fitness journey at 55 years old. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not in the shed anymore. I'm actually in the house. The shed has gotten a little bit, well, snowed in, too cold to move out there. So as much as I have my shed set up to do the rings, which I do for safety when I'm working on some flippy stuff and some stuff that I'm new and unfamiliar with, I do have this little space inside the house here too with, I don't know, it's a good 5 by 8 space. There are a few dangers if you fall, you know, you've got pointy bits and stuff like that, so you've got to be careful. Again, you can follow along using your rings or whatever you have to stabilize you. A couple things that I wanted to go through to add to our exercise repertoire. A couple little quick ones actually. There's this thing that they call a switchblade, which is a nice little move. It's a quick and efficient little way to kind of turn your board around and do so in kind of a flashy way, if you're looking for a better word. Works really well on these twin kick freestyle boards because they're both very similar. And the beauty of the switchblade, it's just a really quick trip that does that. There's really not a lot to it. However, it did take me a fair bit of time to figure it out. That's like a 90-degree switchblade. You can do those up to 180. I was trying them at first moving, and I had a hard time after doing the switchblade actually stopping my momentum, and I was doing a whole lot of that every time. So I've been breaking it down into an exercise. And we're back, just like that. A little bit of, yeah, I'm so crazy now, I'm skateboarding inside. Just can't handle the, this winter's driving me nuts. How's this?
That's good. Thank you.
Better?
Yeah.
Better? Oh, good. We had a little bit of a in-ear thing. I'm not sure what happened, but for some reason, things got nice and loud in everybody's ears. All squared away now. All squared away, all squared away, all squared away. We got a couple songs left for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8:56 on a Whiskey Wednesday. Colin James is going to be great of course, Colin is always awesome, but yeah, we're going to be opening up for him at West Bend, so that'll be a fun thing, Ron, if you and the wife can make it out.
Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rails. I think you better call John, 'cause it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail, and it's less than a mile away, and I hope they didn't come to stay. I got numbers on the side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took him, he and the powers that be left me here to do the thinking, and I just turned 22, and I don't know what to do, and the closer I got, the more these feelings grew. Shelter me from the powder and the finger, cover me with the thoughts that pulled the trigger. Think of me as one you'd never figure would fade away so young, with so much left undone. Remember me to my girl, you know I'll miss
Walnut smoked maple old fashioned. That sounds all right there, Tony. Not bad at all. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Is that a kind of ice cream you're talking?
Sounds like ice cream, doesn't it?
Make a good topping anyway.
Yeah, walnut smoked maple old fashioned. Yeah, no, that's
Maybe you
good.
should suggest that to Haagen-Dazs, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Joe, thank you for sending the tip in. Yes, there's a tip jar if anybody feels like sending along some money. I'll pay some of the bills here to keep this raggedy ass show together. We got one more song for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of Neil's favorites. Oh, tonight on the video rewind, we've got a really cool thing going back. We're going to play Way to the World, which we dedicated to GT. So GT, if you're watching, it's going to be for you. But it's me and Dave Mowat. God, it has to be 3 or 4 years ago upstairs in the old studio. harmonica and acoustic guitar doing a version of Way to the World, which Allison dug up. It's really cool. Thanks for digging that up, Allison. It's going to be the video rewind. Next week we've got Meet the Goats. This week we're going to head into Cover Me right now, which is you know, an exercise in tuning your nightmares.
Musicianship, yes.
It requires tuning into a drop D and then using a capo, which putting it in drop D, of course, loosens the tension on the neck, so all the strings go out a little bit. So then everything needs a little retune, a little lesson in drop tunings here. No, I wouldn't say lesson in drop tunings. Don't quote me on that. It's silly. So now that the capo's on, it's pinching the strings. And I'm digging around for my strap again, so it's making them sharp.
You get to tune all over.
So now you get to start all over again. But at least now you're in D. And little trick that Brian Dory showed me about tuning when you put a capo on. Because whenever you put a capo on, it stretches the string because it pushes down on the frets, right? So it goes a little sharp. So the first thing you do is do that. He said the first thing you do is you take your pick and you pull your string, and then if you hit it, it'll almost be exactly where you need. Because when you put a capo on, it pulls the string, but it also has a little bit of the string trapped under the rubber. So instead of hitting it with the tuner, give it a little pull, string pulls up, and that way it's more accurate. See, that's sharp, give it a little pull. Now it's just a little tiny bit sharp. That one went way flat, see? So that way you're checking, because sometimes the string will catch, and then after you hit that first chord, it'll slip out, and then you get out of tune for the rest of the song. So thanks to Brian Doherty for that. May he rest in peace. The old guitar player for Big Wreck. Learned a lot from him. I did see something interesting online today. Big Wreck and Thornley are doing a tour together. So it's So it was Big Wreck, and then it became Thornley.
What's the difference?
Hold on, it was Big Wreck, and then it became Thornley, and then it came Big Wreck, and then it was Ian Fletcher Thornley, and there's a few other names in there as well. But then, like, they had the Big Wreck reunion recently, or the Thornley reunion, the 20-year anniversary of Come Again, where they celebrated the record, and they brought the entire original band back. No, they didn't do that. The Big Wreck guys all learned the Thornley stuff, and they played. And it was great after, because they all got awards for that record, which I played on and toured, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, power to them. But now, so then they came back and they were doing Thornley, and then they're doing Big Wreck, and now they're doing Thornley Big Wreck. And it's so interesting to me, because I love the guys. They're great musicians, and they're great people, and it's really cool. But the marketing is a little weird, because it says, Big Wreck and Thornley together again. Ian Thornley will be doing double duty this night as he sings and plays guitar with both bands. And I'm like, isn't it the same band, just playing two different types of material? Like, it's Big Wreck playing Thornley, or Thornley playing Big Wreck. It's the same thing. Or maybe they have a different Thornley band. It could be. They might have a different Thornley band altogether. And Ian is playing both parts. But I'm curious to see what that's going to be. Interesting to see sort of Big Wreck and Thornley on the same bill.
You should
together.
just call it Big Thorn.
Big Thornley. Yeah,
with it.
exactly. Yeah. Oh, my. Oh, I've been kicked off my Restream chat. Oh, I came really close to saying something really bad about the Thornley Big Wreck camp, and they've hacked all my social networks, just like that. I was just saying I wasn't being bad there, guys. I think it was cool that you guys all got an award for a single that, a bunch of us other people toured on for years, and wrote and recorded. It's really neat to see that happening so many years later, to get the recognition. It's just lovely. Wow, am I saying all this tonight?
No, I don't. I do
Love
not
you
blame
guys.
you one bit.
Love you guys. This is a song I wrote when I first decided that I was no longer going to play the rock and roll corporate game.
For what it's worth, I do like it. Like when you said that before, I think you were being a bit facetious.
When I was doing what? Were you like
you
what?
said we're going to play a song that Neil really likes.
Oh no, I know you like this one. Yeah, no, that was true. Yeah. You always say you really like this one.
Yeah, I did.
That's good. I wrote this song when I first sort of left Thornley, when I was doing my first solo record, and it has really nothing to do with that, but it was an interesting interpretation. There was a band that I played with. They said, "I love that song, Cover Me." You know, it's sort of such a great thing. It's just like, you know, all musicians want, you know, artists to sort of, you know, do their song as covers and blah blah. I kind of went, that's not what it's all about.
No, really.
It's actually about being a musician and being broke all the time and having to say to everybody, you know, like, "Hey, will you cover me?" Like, that's sort of what it's more about. But take out of it what you will, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cover Me on a Whiskey Wednesday. It goes like this.
Does it?
Fun. Broke down, stripped bare, lost my friends along the way somewhere. Did my best just to get myself back home. 'Cause out here I can't see clear, still deaf with the ringing in my ears. Do my best just to get myself back home. Thank God you came. Would you cover me? Would you cover me? Would you cover me? Love's cruel, love's kind. You trick yourself that everything's just fine. Did my best just to get myself back home. Life's cruel, life's kind. Johnny Walker, blue old slate's moonshine. I trade it all to get back home to you. Guess I can't complain. Would you cover me? Would you cover me? Would you cover me? Got home, room bare, lost my life along the way somewhere. Did my best just to get myself back home. Was in my bed, I can't see clear, still deaf with the ringing in my ears. I did trade it all to get back home. Thank God for pain. Would you cover me? 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 Cover me. There we go, a well-massacred version of
Well,
Cover
I
Me
cocked that
from
one
at
up
least 20
entirely,
years ago.
didn't I? Good Lord.
There was a lot of stuff going on there. It was,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, interesting version. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again. I have to change these set lists. We're doing the two set listing now, and I can't read either of them, which is great. So we're going to have to change that for next week, but we're working on it, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Powderfinger was for Richard. The Dave Melwitt thing is coming up. Next week we've got Meet the Goats. It looks like we've covered everything. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 after 11.
I love goat meat.
You love goat meat. Okay, well, goat meat next week. I'll talk to Dee about getting some goat rotis. Eat the Goats next week. It's not Meet the Goats, it's Eat the Goats. And they are afraid. Everything else is good. I'm really disappointed with some weed that I got this week. I can't get stoned, and it's really stinky, and it makes your mouth taste like an ashtray. Yeah. It's really sort of interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I got a whole ounce of it now too. I'm like, oh, great. I've had 2 joints and I don't feel like smoking anymore. It's excellent. So it's time to move on there, ladies and gentlemen. Onto a new strain. Just like that. You know, your week can be ruined. It's amazing what can happen.
Maybe they'll take it back on a trade.
Oh, I'm sure. But I mean, I'm not going to do that. It's weed. But either way, that's the first. The government stuff is good. It's generally really good. I've never had a problem. This is the first time I got something where it's like, this tastes like bad ditchweed. Like, this is like what you bought, like, and you were like, oh, fuck, I got this out of a trailer somewhere, you know? It's just like, but anyways, I won't say what company it was, but I do have these lovely ones here, which are helping me out with little capsules. So either way, I'm all fine. I didn't reach maximum plateau, like just that perfect area where you haven't gone too far, but you've gone too far a little bit, and you're just perfect for the show. Never quite got there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just feels out of sorts. Could just be the moon, could be the weather, it could be the mist outside. Yes. I don't know. It's one of those weird things, but either way, we will see you all before too long. Love you. Take care. Guys, anybody got any news to add? Anything, Mr. Grant? Usually you threw something in earlier, but no celebrity tidbits this week.
Okay. The Perfect Stone by Shel Silverstein. Check that out.
The Perfect Stone by Shel Silverstein.
Yeah.
It's
a story.
I'm
a short
fascinated
story,
by
but
this.
He reads it. There's a video. Yeah.
Okay, I got to
Check
get more
it out.
into Shel Silverstein. This seems like a fascinating thing. I can't believe that Dr. Hook was completely based on his works.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't realize he was a secret writer for them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, facts and science, and with a little weather and music every week on the Whiskey Wednesday show. Come escape from the world. We've got Dave's light change this week. Look how bright he is there now. He was looking ominous before. Now he's looking on display. That's good. That's good, Dave. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, love you all. Take care. Remember, be like Steve. We'll see you next week.
Reunion gig there.
We did a reunion gig, something like that. Oh yeah, that's right. It was fun.
Didn't we?
In Hastings. Oh, we did one in Hastings at the. No, it was at the Waterfront Festival.
Okay, yeah, the Waterfront Festival. Yeah.
So I'm going to play this in C. Dedicate this to GT Mike. You know GT?
Betcha.
He'll be watching in his trailer. I am a sinner and an addict, and I can't forget all the things I've done to me. I've got many regrets. I am a faker, a loser on the best days. I can barely keep my head up to stay awake. I've got a story, I wrote it between the lines. If you follow me, I can promise it'll end just fine. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. It's getting late, I'm getting lonely, and I'm sinking fast. Just a phone call to say hello, get me past. In the distance, the dogs are barking, keeps me away. With a tapping of my foot on the floor as I wait for day. As I wait for day. My back hurts from carrying
city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl. Come on, let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. Take it away, Dave. I'd say I'm sorry and you treat me with the best of kind. If you follow me, there's one thing on my mind. There's something to be said for familiar voices, something to be said for familiar choices, something to be said for what me and you can do, what we get to do. Ooh, 'cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. There you go. I think you recorded that song in the toilet.
I did.
Yeah, I remember you had your
Yep.
head in the toilet bowl to
Yep.
get the resonant sound off of the porcelain in the
It
water.
was hot in there doing that. I don't know how many takes we did on that, but yeah, it was. When was that? It was. I think I was down in my long underwear.
You were
by
on the
time.
second floor. Ken was set up on the second floor as well outside playing the drums, and
Yeah.
I was downstairs.
That's right. In the
And
can.
and every song.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and the Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
The seal on a Jim Beam cannon.